Good morning, or whatever the time of the day you are watching this. For me, it's morning, 7 a.m. I am here almost alone. The cats are running around. Kids are upstairs sleeping, and Habibi is spending the night with his girlfriend. And I woke up at 5 a.m., which not good, but that's how it is sometimes. It is the 3rd of December, and this is the second part of my Vlogmas this year. Yesterday I was going about my business outside home, and I didn't have time or the energy to film anything. I just took a picture of my Christmas calendar things. Yesterday I got this chocolate from Habibi. I ate half of it already, and some green tea. Today I am going to drink this oolong tea. I'll show you the tag. Let's taste it. It's good. The way I like it. It's more of a green oolong, not so much, not so dark. And then there is this sock, and it feels like there might be some yarn in here. Let's check it out. What do I find in this? Oh, some dark colors. Oh, so beautiful. Hando. This is also a Finnish dyer. I've been watching her podcasts. She is delightful. I really, she is called, the podcast is Ilun Handu Duna, which means like Ilu's hand makes. And she's at least one of the first of indie dyers in Finland. So she's doing this. She has been doing this for a while. This yarn is organic wool, 100%. This is 280 meters per 100 grams. So this is DK weight. And this is a 50-gram scale. I think the colors don't look exactly the same in the camera as in real life, but it is this dark purple, brownish, very, very beautiful. I like these kind of dark colors. I immediately start thinking, what am I going to do with this? I don't know yet, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. I was thinking that today, if the children are mellow and upstairs and playing their own games, then I might record something special for this second part of Vlogmas. Maybe some needles or something like that. You'll see. Hi again. I thought that now would be a good time to show you my needles, as I promised you. So I have my needles in this basket that I found somewhere, I think. I have these older needles. I don't actually use these anymore, these long ones. I think these are from my mother. Some wooden. These I bought, but I have only one of these bigger, this needle left. I don't know where the other has gone. And I think these are quite cute. I think that's Karpalo. Voitko mennä edestä, kiitos. Thank you. I think I bought this maybe 13 years ago. But I don't use these either. I think these are 25 or 30 centimeters long. And then here I have my 20 centimeter DPNs. I don't actually use that much DPNs anymore either, because I prefer to magic loop or use the short, what is it? These. But anyway, I have like different sizes of these and different materials. These are older. These, I think they are bamboo. And then I have a couple of these cubics, which are like this. I have used this these a few times, but not so much. Then I have carbons, Knit Pro. I think these cubics are Knit Pro also. Some old bamboo needles. And these are Knit Pro Zing. And these are actually Drops Pro Romance are these. The name of these is Pro Romance. And these are quite nice. They are quite not too slippery, but I like these more than the bamboo needles. These are birch, if I remember correctly. But still, these 20 centimeter DPNs are too long for me. They are always in the way. So that's why I don't use them so much anymore. And what will I show you next? Then I have this case, and my youngest son said that, "Hey mom, that's you. You always knit." And I think there's a cat somewhere. Yeah. That's just like me. And in this I have, this is actually meant for these I don't remember the word, but you know, these circular, these when you can switch the cable. But I have my 15 centimeter DPNs here too. Here's the this is really small, 1.75. I think I've never used these. These are 2 millimeter, 2.25 millimeter. These are some old wooden ones that are broken, but I thought that if I need like these 10 centimeter needles sometimes, then I have these. And these are carbons and zinc. These colorful ones are Knit Pro Zing, and the black ones are carbons. But at first when I tried these carbons, I thought that I liked them, but then I tried these and I like these more because there's a bit of a kink in here. And I had one needles where the tip just fell off and I had to glue it back. So that wasn't nice. But these are more slippery, like in a good way. And if I have to use TPNs, I use these shorter ones usually. But I don't like to use them so much anymore. And here I've had more of these. These are, some of these are the Drops Pro Romance, and some of these are Knit Pro. Here's a few that are Symphony ones, and these are Ginger, if I remember correctly. These are Cubics, and these are the new metal needles. I wanted to try these because I thought that if these are as good as Chowgu, then these are cheaper, but I don't think they are. But I can use this. They are all different sizes. I've had more, but some I have given away, and I'm planning to give away to some Ukrainians here in Kajaani if they want to have them. And here is a like this zipper pouch, and I have all my cables in here and other stuff. These are the new cables that are memory free. I think these are quite nice, but there is a big size difference. So this is a bit not so good. It's okay if you have thicker needles, but if you have like 3 millimeter needles, then the stitches are so tight in here that it's a bit difficult to use them. And these are these swivel ones that roll like this. I haven't used these so much. I don't know what's the difference actually. But these are like my not my go-to needles, but if I don't have the right size of those Chowgus left, then I use these Knit Pro and Pro Romance. And these Pro Romance tips go in the Knit Pro cables too, so that's quite nice. And here I have these stitch stoppers. If you take the needles off, and you can just leave the knitting on the cable, so you can put these. And I have a few of these older ones which are not memory free if I have to use them. So these are, when I bought these, I bought all of these individually. They are like, I wanted to try something that I didn't know what I liked, so I tried different kinds of needles. And I thought that I like wooden needles the most. But then I bought a couple of Chowgu needles because I wanted to try them too. And they were just so much better than that. I didn't want to knit with these so much anymore. But these are quite nice for some different kinds of yarn. These wooden ones might be better. So it's nice to have these. And then this is actually the first set that I ever bought. This is a Knit Pro Ginger shorties. So there's like some are in use, but different sizes what I might need. There are from 3.5 millimeter to 12 millimeter. So I can need different sizes with this, and these are for, like, I have the cables here, so I can make 40 centimeter and 50 centimeter circulars. So this is, I've mostly used these with hats and sometimes sleeves. And there's this old kind of, what you put in the cable, the needle stitch stopper, or whatever it is. But this is not my go-to needle sets anymore, but I still use them because sometimes I need them. And they are actually quite nice to knit with. And then my Chow Goose. I have this, I bought because I had a couple of needles that I bought like individually. Karpalo is here. So I didn't want to buy another set of them the same sizes, so I bought, this was the large set. So these longer needles here were in the set, and these I bought these extra 7 millimeters and 7.5 millimeters too, because I want to have them, because you never know when you need some size. And then I have bought all of these smaller sizes individually, and then I have bought these 10 centimeter, this is 4 inches, these shorter tips too. And I use both. I can use this shorter with 70 centimeter circumference, 40 centimeter circumference, or longer, because this fit my hand quite nicely, so I can use them with sweaters or other stuff too. I prefer this longer one with larger circumference, but I can use these too. They are okay in my hand. And what do I have here? Oh, this is actually from the mini set, but I put those mini needles in here. So these are smaller, like from 1.5 millimeters to 2.5 tips. I put them here, so I can keep all the cables in here, and I have it inside this, so it's quite handy. I have different sizes of cables. Some I have like 75 centimeters and 55 centimeters. I have 2 of them because I use them a lot. And then I have one, I bought this because I couldn't find those 4 millimeter and 40 centimeter, 4 millimeter, 10 centimeter tips. I couldn't find them in Finland. Then I bought this shorter from my local yarn store. I don't know. Now I have bought the 4 millimeter tips also, so I don't maybe need that so much, but you never know. Yeah, so I like the Chow Goose because I like the tips. I like how the knitting it goes so smooth with these, and there's no kinks in the cable or where the cable and the needle combine, so it goes quite smoothly. and the cable is very good. It's just, it's not, it doesn't stay in the round, as you might know. And then I have more Chagu sets, because as I told you before, I like to use those shorties when I knit sleeves or socks or something with small circumference. So I have bought these shorty sets, and now this came this fall, maybe a month ago or something like that. These are the large ones, and with these came 2 sizes or lengths of tips. So every size there is this really small, I think this is 5 centimeters, and there is this is 8 centimeter. So I can combine these a lot of different ways. So I think the shortest, because there are these cables different sizes too. So the shortest is 13 centimeters, and if you put the 5 centimeter tips, so it will be 23 centimeters long, the whole needle. And the longest one is 20 centimeters, and if you put those 8 centimeter tips, so it will be 36 centimeters long. Or you can put a shorter one and a longer one, so if that's like the right size for the knitting. So I think it's quite handy when you knit sleeves. Then I always just, if you start from the cuff, then I just put the quite small one, and then I change it to a larger or longer one as I go on and increase the stitches. So did I say what size these needles were? From 2 millimeter to 3.25 millimeter in this red one. In this blue one, the cables are blue in this one. And the needles go from 3.5, which are in use currently, to 5 millimeter tips. And the large set is, there's only one, these are only the 8 centimeter tips here, and they go from 5.5 millimeter to 8 millimeter. So there's 5.5, 6 millimeter, 6.5, and 8 millimeter. I guess there's no 7 millimeter because I can see that the US sizes are like, this is 10, 10 and a half, and 11. So maybe they don't have that size in US. But I think these are quite good. And with this set, actually, there came these, I've shown you these stitch markers that were metal, like the black metal rings. In these older ones, there were these plastic ones. They are not so nice, but I think the black ones are quite nice. And then there, in this new set, there was this, like, well, the needle thing, there's US size and European all millimeters. But this, I have used this a lot because this is so handy. If you do a swatch and then you can count the stitches with this. And the size is perfect, I think. And there's inches, because some patterns have the inches only, not centimeters. Then I can count from here too. So this was nice. I think this is plastic, but nice little thing. Yeah, I think that was all of my needles, and there were quite a lot. But I've thought that because I knit a lot, I knit every day, and if I can, I knit like all of the day. So it is, I work with them, and it is important to have good needles. So it's easier for me, easier for my hands, and it just makes the knitting much more like a pleasure if your needles are good, and those kinds that you prefer yourself. If I had to knit everything on these old longer ones and not circular, or these longer DPNs, then I think I wouldn't knit so much, or maybe I would, but I think that it's good to have these good needles, as you knitters may know. But if there's someone, non-knitting person, who watches this and thinks that, why does she have so much needles? Does she really need all of them? I tell you that yes, I do. And it's because if I have different kind of yarn, then the different kind of needles are better for them. So I think it is okay to have that many needles. Yeah, Karpolo just came here again. Maybe he wants to say hello. Oops. Now you can see him. Etkö sinä halua olla siinä? No, he didn't want to be there. Okay. I'll record something maybe tomorrow, and I think I'll upload this tomorrow. So, bye. Hello. It is the 4th of December, and I will just record a little bit for today, because we have to do stuff, and Habibi's daughter is coming today for a visit, so we'll spend the day with her. Today's tea was this green chai tea. It was quite nice. And in Habibi's calendar there was this chocolate. I already ate half of it, and some buttons he got from Ilu from Handu. Or there were a few of them. Just a quick update for today, and I'll upload this video soon, and the next one will come out maybe on Wednesday. Bye.